Hello guys, welcome back to Captain Rice channel today. Today we will be doing um I know so I already saw um so I already reacted to the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer early this morning. It just came out, guys. Yeah, the Switch 2 is real. So all those leaks and rumors, it's real. We're here. Um but I thought I upload a video of showing it to you guys on my channel. So I'm going to go ahead to subscription. We're going to go straight down, head down to Nintendo of America. And here it is, the first look trailer. Okay. Um all right. So, oh, and if you're curious about what happened on Twitter this morning, so Nintendo did tweet like 3 hours ago. Um they tweeted an announcement, then they did then they said, "Here, take a look at this," and they're like, and they dropped the trailer. So, and it looks amazing. Like I'm super excited for this. I don't know, they didn't quite give us the price point, but they're giving us a direct, so we are gonna see the price of the console then. And I'm hoping it's not too much. I'm hoping we can at least be able to purchase it. So yeah, so let's watch the thing. I'll show you guys. So yep. So this is the original Switch for those of you who don't know that. And then it enlarges because this is the new one. And here we go. Like look at that. I mean, it's everything the leaks had were talking about. Every new feature that the leaks and Genki and even Genki showed off was real. Like all this is so neat. And there's the C button. I think that might be the new chat feature or something. And then this is the new Joy-Cons. This is gonna be sick. And then they're showing you analog stick capability button. And this is a mouse functionality. Look at that. That's gonna be sick. And then we get dude, that's sick. I'm gonna be so happy about that. And then a new Mario Kart game being shown off as gameplay already. Like, what? And that's the dock, that's the Pro Controller grip. Like, look at this new Mario Kart game. This looks sick. And it says 2025. So, I'll pause it right here. So this is basically saying that you can play all Nintendo Switch 1 games will be uh, probably playable. Well, most of them will be playable on day one when the Switch 2 console releases. So you'll be able to play cross-platform play, I think, between both. So that'll be nice, and it supports plays both physical and digital. So if you're worried about your digital collection ever being ever losing it, and you want to sell your original Switch console to get like the new one, then if you're worried about it, just just put all the save data from all your games onto an SD card like I did when I sold mine, and then all the saved games you just and if they're digital, I think you can re-download them on off of the SD card. So I don't think you need to re-buy them. Um, I don't know. I'll have to test that for you guys and see what happens when I get the new Switch 2, and we will do an unboxing video on the Switch 2. yeah, I'm gonna do an unboxing video and show you guys what the console looks like, how it works, how it plays, how it does everything. You guys are gonna get the full effect. Trust me. And I will purchase it like even if it's $400 and they do go with that, that's fine. But if they go with $325, I'm more than content to happy. I'm more than happy enough to buy it, or maybe 300. 300's fine. Like 300's okay. And then yeah, and then it says certain Nintendo games will not be supported or fully compatible yet on the Switch 2. Some, certain. And then here we go. So the direct is going to be April 2nd of this year. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, which is kind of like, oh man, like seriously. But I mean, it's only 2 months away, so we're really looking at a good. So it's like save your money right now, save it up for this console because we don't know what the price point's gonna be yet. We can speculate maybe, cause let's see. So the original Switch was like, you know, two $299, close to 300. So, and then the OLED is like what 349 $349 right now. Yeah, retail price. I mean, that's not bad. Those aren't bad prices like for a console like that. But I'm worried it's just gonna make people not want to buy this console if it's too priced too high. So they gotta make sure it's priced low. So yeah, but yeah, I will be covering the Direct 2 on the 2nd of April. Um, so yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really excited, guys. Um, and yeah, that was a look at the new Switch console, and there's not much more after this, but yes. I mean, yeah. Um, so yeah, that was it. That was the trailer that released this morning that we got. So I mean, is it as exciting as we thought it was gonna be? Yeah, it is. It was very much, and like this is. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really hyped to see what they do with this console and the games that come out on it. Like I heard there's a new 3D Mario game. We're due for another 3D Mario game title because Odyssey was the last one 3D Mario title to come out on the Switch in 2017. I Yeah, the first original Switch released back in 2017, so it's been 8 years. 8 years since we've gotten any sort of trailer, and I I'm so happy that we finally got it like after 8 years because we've been waiting. So but yeah, I'll break it down for you guys. So so yeah, so the beginning is just they show the original Switch and then they detach the Joy Cons off of here, and they detach them and then it enlarges the screen. So like look at how much bigger that screen is compared to the two Joy Cons. You see? So that means the Switch 1 Joy Cons won't be compatible anymore with the Switch 2. I think you can still connect them to the Switch 2, or you can still we know you wouldn't be able to because the Switch 2 has magnetic functionality, no longer the click like this original. So I don't think you could connect these controllers to the Switch 2 anymore. So they're useless. They're only made for the Switch OLED and the original. So yeah, wow. So that means you're gonna have to get So that means you're gonna have to buy brand new Joy-Cons, everybody, just to get like that. Okay. Well, anyway, but it's everything like the leak said it would be, and what Genki showed off. So if you don't know who Genki is, um, and you don't know what's been going on, there's been heavy leaks and rumors around this thing since 2019. We've literally got like, I don't know, we got so many leaks and rumors in 2019 about a new Mario Kart game coming out, which turned out to be Tour in on the mobile, which came out, and we're like, oh, well, this is not the Mario Kart game we were expecting, but okay. Yeah, Tour kind of took the center stage for the Mario Kart thing, and that's why there hasn't been another Mario Kart game yet. Is because of that. Because Tour didn't do super well, but then 8 Deluxe made the Booster Course Pass DLC, which delayed the Mario Kart 9 or Mario Kart 10, whatever you want to call it. If you leave Tour out of it, or if you include Tour in your thing, um, I don't know. It's just, I mean, yeah, the 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC wasn't bad. I mean, it was really good. They had a good selection of tracks. I gotta say, and the last couple of waves of the that Booster Course Pass was amazing. Like phenomenal. Like they did a really good job with the remixing the music to adding fresh new tracks that I love to this day still. Um, you're probably wondering where's my Switch down there. Yeah, you probably saw that it was missing. Well, I have some really sad news about that, unfortunately. So my Switch is I sold it because of the fact that the games on it kept crashing. Yeah, the whole every time I go into a game on that it's like 4 years old. Like it's been 4 years since I've owned that thing, that OLED console, and like I knew it was deteriorating, like because it was like the fan was making a loud overheating noise. It was overheating too much, and it just got hot and like really like very hot on the back, and it just fell. Yeah, it was overheating in the back even when you undocked it. Like it was having some issues like in its fourth year, and then I go and one day I booted up the console, and then I wanted to play a game. I'm playing like a little bit of the game, and then it just kicks me out of the game. The game just crashes, and I try to reset the console and everything. I go back into the game, the same thing happens. Like I tried multiple different things, guys. I looked up online what I could do. I looked up everything, looked up YouTube tutorials, everything. I tried even resetting the hardware, and that didn't work either. So yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but that's why you don't see the Switch OLED anymore. Is because of that reason. But don't worry, I it's not like I lost all the games on there. Most of my games on there were digital, guys. So it's not a terrible thing that 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 actually happened to me. Yeah, so it's not a terrible thing that that happened to me, because in the end, what really matters is the fact that I'm gonna put the new Switch 2 in that area. So it doesn't matter that that is that we have that. Sorry, I'm trying to find that SD card. I know I have it around here somewhere. Oh well, that's fine. Anyway, yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so basically, yeah. So I managed to remove the SD card out of there, and you know, now my digital games are have their. have the ability to be re-downloaded onto the Switch 2. And I probably don't have to repurchase any of them. Hopefully, I'm hoping that I don't have to repurchase any of them because that would be a shame if I had to do that. It is a shame. Yes. I'm sorry, guys. I know the Wii U stuff has been delayed for a long, long time. Unfortunately, that part I was trying to get, or like that was gonna come, and it kept getting delayed. It's not coming. I have to buy. I have to get a new one. They reimbursed me for the money of it because it got delayed too many times, and so got the money back. But yeah, I'm still kind of broke, guys. Like, yeah, I don't have any money. So how am I getting the Switch 2? Well, that's something I gotta like. That's something I gotta figure out. I'll like get a I'll get a job and I'll work for, a couple of hours and I'll hopefully I want to get up to $300 or more so that I can at least buy this console when it comes out and when it comes out for reals. Cuz it's going to look sick. I mean, yeah. I'm excited. This is going to be awesome. And yes, I do want to play Pizza Tower on this channel. Yes. I downloaded it onto my Switch console and then I forgot it was on there. And when I sold the Switch, I forgot that I had Pizza Tower downloaded on there. So, and you guys probably did see that Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope game also that got downloaded on there. And I did play through like part one of it, but it kind of got copyrighted, I think, by Ubisoft. I don't know why. Maybe it's the music, maybe it's I don't know. It was really odd. Like uh and they didn't send me like an email telling me what what was wrong with it copy reason wise. So I don't know why it's copyright. Sorry. But yeah, okay, anyway, back to breaking it down. So okay, so yeah, we get it. Okay, so see a USB plug down below, so it means you can plug it in anywhere you want on the go, probably. That's going to be nice. New volume, new power, and another USB plug on the top here. So I'm guessing this one on the top is going to be for maybe like maybe if the battery's running low and you don't want to plug it in on the bottom because it might feel inconvenience to you, you can plug it in on the top and then it might be bad. This is all speculation, by the way. I don't know anything about this console, and it looks like it's got two vents, so it's gonna cool down a lot quicker, which is nice. Which I'm happy for that. Headphone jack over there, nice. I'm glad they include that. But yeah, yeah. Uh, like I said, I will do an unboxing video on this console when it comes out, or when I get one. I do like the kickstand. The kickstand looks really nice. Yeah. I mean, yes, it is skinnier than the Switch OLED's kickstand, which was a lot like wider and bigger. But this one being skinny doesn't mean it's gonna be flimsy. I think it's gonna be strong like the OLED one. Whereas the original Switch kickstand is so flimsy, like it's so bad because of that. Um, it's very flimsy because it just anytime you try to take it out, it just snaps. It breaks off. It goes like it doesn't work out very well. But yeah. And then I love the look of these new Joy Cons. Okay, So I think so below the home button, that's the new C button. I believe that's the new C button that we were hearing about in the rumors. And I love the curvature of these Joy-Cons now. Like, look at that. Like, and for somebody who has big hands like me, like, really, I have like huge hands. Like, and holding those tiny Joy-Cons, it's like it cramps my hands sometimes and cramps my fingers. Even with the Joy-Con grip, even with the grip, the wristbands like sliding onto those, it still doesn't help the fact that those are still bad. Um, so I like this because it's bigger design and it's going to be better functionality. So I'm going to have way more room for my hands to move around and stuff, and my thumbs aren't going to like slam into each other every time. So that's going to be nice. And I was, but I love the colors. The colors are perfect. Like orange, beautiful, and blue, honestly, that looks sick. Okay. This is sick. Okay, so let me talk about these Joy Cons for a second. For those of you who are just watching this video just now, we just went over the trailer, and I was just talking about like how if you have an SD card, you can download all your digital games before digital saves and everything, and all your games will be saved onto that SD card, and then you can plug it into the Switch 2 day one as soon as you get a Switch 2. So this looks bigger. I don't think this is gonna fit the original any Switch casings anymore. I think we're gonna have to get a bigger Switch case. I think we might. I'm 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 gonna say it. And but this is what I'm talking about. Look, see how they're chunky boys. They're chunky controllers, chunky Joy-Con controllers, which I like. I actually like that. Um, I typically that would like steer me away from a console, but like this looks awesome. This looks I can just imagine holding that in my hand right now. Like the minus one, I like playing with the minus one versus the plus. I don't like the plus one. It's like it's weird holding the plus one, but the minus one I'm used to. Um, so yeah, I'm probably gonna play with this one day one, but I'm probably gonna play with both in attached to that pro controller grip. You know, the one where you slide them in. You know, on the original Switch. Um, but these look big enough to like I can imagine holding these and sliding that grip, that like Joy-Con wristband into place, and you you would you. I think my hands would feel way more comfortable and they wouldn't feel cramped like pushing those buttons. So I think they honestly counted for that, which is nice. And look, magnetic functionality. Like this is exactly what we need. Ah, and the noise it makes, just pleasure. So pleasurable. Like that is so nice hearing that noise. Okay, this is sick. So this is the new Mario Kart game, guys. If you didn't notice this is the next Mario Kart game. And guess how long we've waited for this? 8 years. 8 years since it's been since we got another Mario Kart game. I mean, this is insane. This is probably one of the most hyped this is going to be one of probably the most hyped titles releasing this on the Switch 2 like this year. Like I'm gonna say they don't bundle this with the Switch 2, they are seriously doing something wrong. This has got to be bundled with the Switch 2 because I mean the original Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was actually the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game was bundled with this with the original Switch game, original Switch console. So I'm 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 excited. This so yeah, and there's the dock. So there's the dock, and it looks like it's gonna have one cord, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Like, okay, and this is the Pro controller grip I was talking about. This looks awesome, and it looks much bigger than the original. I'm more happy about that. I'm really happy. Looks epic. I'm gonna be like you already sold me on that. And then the fact the dock has one cord, guys, one cord. That's it. Like yeah, it has two other ports, but that are like LAN and I think US and something else. But that's that one cord is just the HDMI slot, which is super nice. Well, actually, I no. There's probably gonna be two. I'm sorry. There's probably gonna be two. Yes, there's probably gonna be one that plugs into your main ha- housing power supply thing that goes and runs up to the USB plug. That's gonna go there, and then the second one's gonna go from your to the HDMI port and connect to that so that you can get the picture on the screen. So yeah, I think it's gonna have two cords. Right now they're just showing the one. They're just showing the HDMI port cord. So yeah, but yeah, this looks really nice and looks really clean, and you can still see the blue and orange even when they attach. Like that looks pretty sick. I mean, this looks sick. And then yeah, of course, backwards compatibility like the Xbox. Like this is amazing. And then of course, April 2nd is when we're getting that direct. So yeah. I mean, we're gonna cover the direct and and all Switch 2 Nintendo Switch 2 stuff coming out on April 2nd. And I think we'll get to see the price point, the um and how it works and probably how some of the games work too because they did I mean like the original Switch they did show off some of the games and how they play and everything so I'm sure we'll see more of Mario Kart 9 or 10 whatever you want to call it but we'll see more of that we'll probably see maybe a 3D Mario game I don't know possibly maybe new Zelda game I'm not sure but yeah I mean, yeah, they're they're gonna do well. So yeah, if you guys are excited, um, and you're excited about the future of this console, then yeah, um, and you like this video, please leave a like, comment down below what you think about the new Switch console, and um, and let me know what games you want to see next on or what games you want to see on this console. Because I heard a lot of third-party games are coming out on this console too, so that's gonna be sick. Um, but yeah, yeah, let me know. Are you excited about the backwards compatibility for a lot of the Switch One games and stuff? So yeah, if you are, then um, turn on the notification bell and you'll get notified about the next video I upload and I will I will let you guys know and I will cover all this direct when it comes out. So yeah. In the meantime, um, in the meantime, just stay positive and happy out there, guys, because it's gonna be 2 months. It's gonna be a while, but in the meantime, upload some new content. So for you guys, I will try to continue my playthroughs of Mass Effect and other games. Yeah, and yes, I'm sorry that I have not gotten my playthroughs done after a while. So yeah, it's just been a chaotic week, so I apologize for that. So anyway, um, that'll be all from me today. So thank you guys for tuning in. And I will catch you guys in the next video. So ciao.